Alright YouTube, we're going to do our third test run of this gasifier here. I made a modification to the flue like I planned on, and I'm using some alcohol soaked rag to light off with. The alcohol, to my surprise, this rag, this project actually makes charred cloth if you cut your sticks short enough and stuff where it all falls in there right. Charred cloth is obviously useful for striking on, so I think with a little bit of practice you could probably learn to use alcohol in the first run and use charred cloth and plant tinders to make a second run. Anyway, while we're kind of waiting for that to get started, I built this flue this morning for this gasifier, and this is actually the third test run for this thing. I lit it off this morning. I didn't have a camera or anything ready. So I just built this little flue out of a piece of tin. When it burned, I found out that it still didn't quite have enough air. If you raised it up there where it get a little bit more air mixed in there better, it would burn better. But as you'll see here in a little bit, I mean, it's going to have a big old flame on it. And this little batch of sticks here that I have in there, that's what I used for fuel. It's just some sticks out of the yard. They probably range from 3/8 maybe to a half down to about a quarter, 3/16. Okay, a little demonstration. I think it actually means I need a little bit taller flue pipe. Let's see here. Anyway, you can hold it up there a little ways. Get some pretty decent wood gas flame going on there. It's not going too well just yet even. It sits down there and it smothers a little bit. Alright, we're going pretty strong now. You see it's kind of an orangish blue flame. This is burning primarily wood gas. The blue, I've read, symbolizes that it's burning the carbon monoxide. So you can see the flame itself, it's actually quite clean. There's no smoke there. Not that you want to burn it in your house still. But that's going pretty well, although the fire itself is pretty small. It's pretty late in the firing, but I decided to go ahead and see if I could heat water with this thing. I have a pretty small flame. I don't have anything for the pot to sit on, so I'm just kind of holding it on there. But you can see that it's starting to make some steam. I would classify the heat as, or the water as, pretty warm. It's definitely not hot. But I would definitely think this is about a pint of water, or a little bit over. I would definitely think that you could heat and boil a pint of water anyway with a small amount of sticks. Getting close to the end of the burn now, I would say. It's still making lots of heat. It has a nice small flame. It could definitely put out more heat if it had more air coming in. It could go faster, but as you can see, the water is hot. It's steaming. I would classify it as hot now. And the pot has a little bit of tarring on it. You would expect that with the flame because you do get tar with it. I would call that really good, though. That's a pretty good experiment. I'm going to make a few other modifications, and we'll try test fun run 3. Alright, so now on to the byproducts of gasification, and really the main reason I'm interested in this. This is the byproduct of gasification, which is charcoal. These are the first two runs. This first one wasn't done all the way, and I didn't do a very good job loading it. Part of this is experience, right? Learning what to do and how to do it. Charcoal makes a great soil amendment, and this stuff here makes really good charcoal. It doesn't hardly waste anything. And the burning of it, I mean, you still have a stick there, but it's charcoal. So that is the byproduct, and the reason why I'm doing it. You could burn this as charcoal. It could make, you know, you could use that for blacksmithing or for really anything. You could cook with that too. But this way here, you get to use the charcoal, which, as I said, is a good soil amendment. And really why I'm doing this, because I need the charcoal for growing stuff. And I have extra sticks, and I can cook my coffee. So maybe. We'll see.